Yes, it is always A. Well, most of the time it's A++. There's a guy, no, a lady at our Chipotle who's a bitch.
Yeah.
She,
Agreed.
she put lettuce on my bowl, even though I asked her not to, and then she took each piece off one by one, and I was like, it's fine, you can just leave it. And she kept taking the pieces of lettuce off my guac. And I was like, no, it's fine, just leave it. And I said it like 3 times, and this bitch just pulled every single piece off.
One by one.
One by one. She was holding up the whole line to make me look like a jerk.
Yep, she was too.
I don't like it when she makes my bowl. Anytime I see her, I look right at Eric, I go, why does this bitch have to work so often?
That's probably why she's so miserable. She's like friggin' 60 and working at a Chipotle. I'd be pretty annoyed too. Her manager's probably half her age, if not more.
Oh, you have the option to go to sushi, but they never made the reservations? Psh. Kaiser, you don't like Chipotle? They act like it's healthy. It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not healthy. I mean, it's probably healthier than going to another fast food place.
Healthier than Mickey D's, anyway.
Yeah. Although, oh, what's this? Rare Enchantress. What is this? Oh, a follower. My bowl was actually kind of salty tonight. Like, it seemed like the sodium was very high. It was weird. But you did say that they were getting ready to leave, so they probably hadn't made anything for a while.
Yeah, I think they were just getting rid of whatever they had.
Hothead burritos, basically the same as Chipotle but much larger variety. Kaiser. That's the way I feel when I go to Starbucks and they put whipped cream on my frappuccinos when I said no whip. I will smack you just because you order frappuccinos. No, I know what you mean though. And sometimes I am one of those baristas who accidentally puts whipped cream on something that says no whip. You know what I'm really bad at, Eric? Is when someone orders a drink and they ask for room, and the sticker when it comes out, because we don't do handwritten, we do the sticker machine, comes out and I think it says no room instead of with room, because I think it's just like N/room or W/room. And I'll be like, oh, okay, so I'll just not give this any room.
Yeah, it's like mixed messaging.
Exactly. And then I look, and if it's an Americano, I can't just dump some of it out because it has espresso and water in it, so I have to pull all the shots again.
Tisk tisk.
Hashtag barista life. Barista problems.
There's nothing wrong with a man ordering frappuccinos. Don't tie your masculinity to what drinks you order. That's one of the things that I used to hate as a bartender. Would be you'd get like a guy who'd come in and he would be like, oh, I would like this fruity drink of some sort, and then the other guys would be like, oh, you should drink whiskey, blah blah blah. Real men drink whiskey. As a man who doesn't like whiskey, I always would just be like, here, guess what? Your drink is free. How about that, assholes?
You know what?
Just to shut them up.
I never liked the Frappuccinos until probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had a caramel Frappuccino, and I was like, oh my god, this is my jam.
You order the most complicated drinks of anybody, so you have no room to talk.
No, you know the reason why my drinks are complicated? Is because I work there, and I don't have to pay for my drinks when I'm working. So I just make what I feel like, and then I come to love the drink that I'm drinking.
Then you have some abomination that takes 5 minutes for you to order it.
Yeah, if I go to a different store.
I'm exaggerating, of course. It doesn't actually take around.
I mean, not really, because there's so many modifications to my drinks because of the way I like them. It's almost like you being a bartender and then asking for, like, what? A martini with vodka, even though they're supposed to be made with gin?
See, let me ask you this, because when I did bartend, whenever somebody would come in and be like try like the James Bond bullshit, oh, I'd like a martini shaken, not stirred, and then they bitch at me for reaching for gin instead of vodka, which is an entirely different rant. But in that case, don't you think those people come off as a little bit pretentious? Because I always thought that as a bartender.
You should hear some of the people at Starbucks. They're like, what are you, stupid? When you make a drink according to the recipe? Like, an iced mocha. All mochas get whipped cream, and when you ice it, it gets whipped cream. And they'll be like, I didn't ask for whipped cream. Are you retarded? It's like, wait, you should know what comes on it. Or, ask.
Especially if they're getting that involved in it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I like coffee. I really do. So, like, I did not know, like, the difference between a regular espresso shot and a burned shot. It was you who taught me that, and now I can tell immediately when my shots are burned.
And you know what the sad thing is that there's baristas out there who say that it's just Starbucks marketing team trying to make us work faster.
No, God, no.
No.
There's definitely a difference.
Don't let, you guys watching, don't let any barista tell you that burnt shots do not exist. They do.
Yeah, and they're awful.
They're awful. They taste like coffee grounds.
Yeah, they change the entire texture of the drink.
I have to see what everybody's talking about. My chat's going nuts right now.
Okay, the map is clear, so you can take a break.
Okay, never mind.
Engage.
I used to be about the frap, but now it's all about awake tea. Because, foo, I need to be awake. MGM, but they got rid of awake at the Tazo teas now. You know what you should try? Earl Grey tea latte. That's 10.
That's Morgan's new drink that she always has.
We call it my grandma drink. I love it when people in front of me take 10 minutes to order their drink and the barista is on it. Then when I order something simple, they look at me like I'm derping. Probably because we're waiting for you to order something ridiculous. Edge of the Abyss. Oh, boss. Here I am complaining about all these weird orders.
Will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Oh look, Tyrael finally did something.
I know, what the heck. Actually, I did see him fighting an enemy. Good job, Tyrael.
Let him run backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dick.
He's like, bitch, please.
Hey, you guys, I'm like an immortal angel and everything, but maybe you guys can handle this one for me.
Oh, I don't think so, boy.
Alright. There we go. Yeah.
We're gonna get through this pretty quickly because it's so easy to beat these bosses.
Especially with 2 people.
Yeah.
A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then let us stop these terrible hearts from beating.
The Sin Hearts.
Earl Grey tea is awesome. It's so good. The way that the tea latte is made, it has vanilla syrup in it, and it's made with steamed milk. So it makes it even better. It's delicious. Rare pole arm. Damage per second.
Man, you're getting a ton of pole arms.
Yeah, what is the, it looks like a silver, or a purple spider web.
Purple spider web?
Yeah, you know how...
Oh, it's arcane damage.
Oh, okay, the arcane damage.
Yeah, it's non-elemental magic damage. if that makes any
I'll
sense.
use it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I love mojitos. Mojitos is like next to gin and just regular gin and tonics. Mojitos are my summer drink.
Mojitos are good.
Yep.
Especially if you get something special, like at a restaurant that has, like strawberry mojito or a different flavored mojito. Jack and Coke is delicious.
Yeah. I don't like whiskey.
I like whiskey.
Not a whiskey drinker.
The demon gate has been
It
shattered.
offends my palate.
Asmodan is now open. He
And I've had
has
some
propelled
pretty
himself
expensive
into the
whiskeys and bourbons
powering
too,
his
and they
legions
just
of
don't.
vile sin hearts. I
No
will
good.
destroy them and bring the Lord of Sin to justice.
Go through Crater and find the Tower of the Damned. The weirdest order I've had to take, Victor, I've had people...
Killed one of my playthings.
Oh, this is Claudia Black voicing this
You
person.
have my
Oh, yep.
undivided attention.
Oh, she's so good.
Okay, so the weirdest drink that I've had ordered, it was an iced venti caramel macchiato with matcha powder, 4 shots, and no ice. So, you guys know what a caramel macchiato is. It's the one where the shots float on top and it gets caramel drizzle. Well, green tea latte has matcha powder in it, which is not for everybody. Actually,
What is matcha powder?
matcha powder is a green tea. It's green tea leaves that are ground super fine to make a powder, basically.
Yep.
And so this girl got a 24-ounce drink, and it had the matcha powder in the bottom, and then I pulled the 4 shots on top, didn't have any ice, and put caramel drizzle on it. Let's just say that was the grossest looking drink I've ever seen. It would look like sledge. And I looked at her when she
Like
picked it
sewer
up.
runoff.
She had the biggest smile on her face. She was so looking forward to this drink. I was like, you really like this? She's like, oh yeah, the pick-me-up, because matcha has a high amount of caffeine in it. I don't know. That was one of the weirdest drinks, but I've seen weirder. But personally, that's the weirdest I've ever made.
That's the one that seems like it would be like the most odd tasting.
Yeah. That's your other drink? Morgan, Jack, and Coke? What?
Oh, Jack and Coke.
Oh, Jack and Coke. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Captain Morgan and... and then?
You want more shots? And then?
I actually had a customer like that today who got the tiramisu
No,
frappuccino, which...
tell them about the guy that always comes through and he orders everything one syllable at a time.
Oh, so, yeah, we have this guy. I don't think he speaks a lot of English, and when he orders his drink, he'll be like, latte, and we'll be like, oh, okay, what size would you like? And then he's like, latte, venti, and then we're like, oh, okay, can I get you anything else today? And then he'll interrupt you and go, sugar.
Sugar!
Be like, okay, so I got a venti latte with sugar. How many sugar would you like? Hot. So it's a thing now that when we go through drive-thru, it's between me and one other girl that I work with. When we come through, we ask for a venti hot sugar latte.
Martel, the nastiest drink I ever had was an alcoholic drink. And it was actually fairly recently. It was when I went to California for work. And we went to a very expensive restaurant that was paid for by the company. because we were dining with one of the vice presidents of the company, and they had on the dessert menu, they had your normal desserts like a brownie sundae and tiramisu and custard and things like that. But they also had specialty, not brandy. What's the other drink called? Oh shit, bourbon. Yeah, it was a bourbon, and I didn't order it because, like I said, I'm not a whiskey drinker. I don't drink bourbon or any of those types of liquors. I'm more of like the rum and gin, vodka type person. But one of the guys ordered a $40. It was $40 or $45 for a small glass of this bourbon, and he took like just a little sip of it, and he was like, "Oh wow, this is quite exquisite." He thought he was quite the expert on all things bourbon and whiskey and whatnot, and so he was kind of passing it around the table for other people to try. And I tried it because I was interested, and I couldn't believe that people can bottle and sell this shit for $40 for what is essentially a shot of what to me tasted like liquefied mud. And he was like, "Oh, I can definitely taste the smoky undertones. And is that peat? Yes, that's definitely peat in there." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it smells like fucking moss, and it tastes like dirt. This is the shit that you would eat when you were like 5 years old, making mud pies and stuff like that." And it was awful, and I couldn't believe it was like $45 for that little tiny glass. Meanwhile, I got tiramisu, so because that's what I usually get when I go to fancy restaurants for dessert. I get tiramisu, but that was definitely the nastiest drink I've ever had.
MGM has had a lot of sugar before the stream. I can tell.
Sugar.
All the sugar. La Fiesta, best Mexican you've had in Troy, Ohio. Oh, damn it. We have to go all the way back.
Yep. Son of a bitch.
The funny thing is that I like Jack. Jack's pretty good. But when we went out to that restaurant and I had the drink with Maker's Mark in it, it just tasted watered down. It was supposed to be like Maker's Mark and cherry juice or something like that. And it was so watered down, and it tasted like flame, like, what is it, like the stuff that you put on a grill.
Like lighter fluid?
Yeah,
or?
like lighter fluid. It was
really?
gross.
Did I try that?
I think you might have tried it.
I may have, yeah.
It was when we went to Tribeca.
Oh, Tribeca? Okay, I thought it was the place we went for the last holiday party, because I was going to say that place was expensive as shit.
I had a Sea Breeze or whatever, and I didn't really like it.
No?
No.
Maybe the bartender was just off.
Just off.
I can't remember what I had. I think I just had a gin and tonic.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I usually just have gin and tonics for business functions. That way I don't get white girl wasted. I know what my gin and tonic limit is.
I'm pretty good when it comes to liquor. I hold my liquor pretty well.
Except that one time in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, I mean, that just made me really dizzy.
You were kind of drunk at the dinner party there for work.
What? Oh, yeah, because I was, like, really awesome.
You started giggling, too, because you were sitting right next to my, like, not my boss, but my boss's boss. So
yeah. He's the vice president of what?
Yeah, he's like the number... If you take the whole hierarchy of the business, he's like third in line, and Morgan is like...
I was drinking, I was joking with him. I'm like, good. hey Tim, look at the name of this drink.
You did really well. He enjoyed having you sit next to him.
We were doing, you know how Jimmy Fallon, is it Jimmy Fallon? Yeah, it's Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake, how they do the hashtag thing and they go hashtags. Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were hashtagging everything. You know, recently, Victor, I've never had a hangover in my life, but I think that I might have had a hangover just recently, and it was really weird. I drank so many beers, and I didn't have a headache.
Yeah, some people are like that. Like, I could drink, like, gin and tonic. I can drink, like, 12 of those things and be drunk as a skunk, and then the next day be ready to, you know, take on the world. But if I have, like, a 6 to 10 beers, I won't be drunk, but the next day I'll be just fucked up.
Well, I think that night I had 3 pints of Smithwick's. No, there had to have been more than that because I was totally wasted. I mean, it was like 20 degrees out and I couldn't feel my feet.
Oh, this is when we went to the Flying Saucer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about at the party that we just recently had.
Oh, no, I didn't get drunk then. I mean,
Yeah,
I can...
You didn't drink at all, really?
I did shots and I did a couple, what are they? The Red Bull and Jaeger.
Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, I did a couple Jaeger bombs. A couple shots. I had wedding cake vodka with root beer. But, I could drink liquor and not get a hangover. But I think beer, it's just beer, gets me so drunk.
Yeah, I think it's because of the carbs. Or the sugars.
Yeah, it's
One
probably
of
the
the two.
sugars.
Oh, what is this? Curse that reduces armor.
Tales of Zestria. So much hype on Steam. I don't really watch our JRPGs. I know Chad does a lot of JRPGs.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Talking about Starbucks drinks and getting drunk at dinner parties. I learned early how not to get hungover. Marines are pro drinkers. I felt so bad. A couple weekends ago we had friends over and we got 3 of them so wasted. It was so bad. I mean, at least it all worked out and nobody died of, like, alcohol poisoning. Oh, I just heard it. There he is.
No escape.
Oh, he didn't have anything.
No, just blues.
Is that me pulling them towards me?
Yeah, it's your whirlwind
Oh, okay.
that does it.
I didn't know if they were charging me or if I was actually pulling them. Succubus? What is that?
It is like a female demon that preys upon men.
Like a desire demon?
Yeah, exactly.
What's this?
Pool of reflection. It's just extra experience.
Eric, did you get MGM's email message?
Yes, I did actually. Yep, I've been meaning to respond and I haven't yet because I want to talk to Morgan about it a bit. But yeah, we'll definitely reach out to you here in the next couple days because I liked what I saw.
You like what?
Something that he sent me.
Oh.
I'll talk to you about it later. I meant to talk to you about it yesterday, but I totally forgot about it. Just skipped my mind.
Okay. I was busy doing other stuff yesterday. There's not enough hours in the day, and I feel like just recently that's becoming an issue for me.
We got a lot done yesterday though. We recorded you recorded some videos, I recorded some with you.
I got almost all my scripting done for my
You got some scripts done.
recording.
Yeah. No, it was a pretty productive day.
Yeah. It was tiring. Actually pretty tired right now. But the stream must go on. Do it for the stream. Oh! Yo, Angie said that she doesn't like it when I make that noise.
I don't like it either.
Why?
You picked it up from Drake.
I mean, I don't do it like that anymore.
Yeah, thankfully.
But that was pretty funny.
No.
Especially at work. Today I came out after my 10-minute break or whatever, and it was snowing. Huh?
Came out of the closet.
Yeah, I came out of the closet, and it was snowing, and I got super excited. I went, "Oh, look at the snow!" And like 10 people from the lobby like stared at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with this girl?" I was just like,
get it. Couldn't get those pop culture references.
I feast on their agony, their eternal.
Damn it, inventory's full again. Shit.
What is this? What is this spider? Cydia?
Cydia.
Cydia?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh.
Claudia Black.
No, but what does she keep talking about?
She's taunting us.
Oh. She don't scare me.
She could scare me any day.
You are so eager. I suppose I should introduce.
Oh, she's fighting me. She's fighting
What
me.
are you doing? I'm trying to look at my inventory, bro. I went too far.
I'm gonna kill her if you don't hurry up. Attack!
How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Her voice just, since the first game I saw her in was Dragon Age, just like, it's Morrigan. I think her voice is just too distinct.
The ancients grant me strength.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
Yeah, Guardian. That's actually something I'm running into now, is I try to stream for 15 hours a week, and I probably do at least 15 hours of editing and planning and whatever else I do on the side without streaming. And then I also work 30 hours at Starbucks. Recently it's been more hours because we're pretty short-handed. But
Yep.
if I could just take that 30 hours that I work at Starbucks and put it towards streaming, I would totally do it.